what is up, everybody? You are tuned into another episode of Binge Buddies. It's classic Friday night Binge Buddies with your boy Tony. I am your hostess for the mostest. That is right, dude. I'm your guy today, as everyone here is on assignment. So we're gonna hear and enjoy this nice little guitar right here this Friday night, baby. Wow, dude, totally stoked to be here. Let's go, guys. It's the middle of July. Who would have thought July 12th, right around the corner today, dude? But we have so much greatness to get to. A couple, tidbits of news today. Like I said, Friday night episode. We have a lot of releases coming out this weekend. I'm talking about the Acolyte episode 7. Thank God it's almost over. The new Captain America teaser just got blasted out today, as I'm sure you guys have known or seen or heard about it. So we're talking about everything, dude, from far to near. But first, we have a few comments off rip here. We have 7 of them. Who would have thought? Wow, dude. Marco's coming in hot, bringing his A game here. It's time for Binge Buddies. Hey, buddies. Big brother, he says. Josh B, big brother. Why do you say Josh B, big brother? Because Josh B's in the freaking house right now. He says, let's freaking go. God, I can't get enough of that intro, he says. Hashtag TCH says Binge Buddies. And he gives a little shout out to Marco as well. Dude, happy you guys are both here. Phone lines are hot and open here. 646-285-1259. You see on the ticker down below. That's my cell phone number. You can call, get you right into the show here. You can talk movies or whatever you've been watching, looking forward to watch. Despicable Me 4. Don't know yet. Josh B realizing now, oh, snap, the solo Tony action. That's right, dude. On a Friday night, that's expensive, okay? Drink of the night, dude, coffee. Think about that. I know I haven't gotten in the wheelhouse yet. Haven't left the studio today, dude. That's how freaking busy I am, dude. Just freaking constantly working, constantly at the craft. That's right, dude. But let's get right into it. You know, why not, dude? The first thing I want to talk about here, I guess I'll talk about it, the Acolyte episode 7. I'm teasing the trailer reaction, all right? Because you have to stick around for that type of shit, dude. Josh B, you deserve 1 or 5 million, dude. Where's the Guinness, he says. Oh, it'd be nice if there was like a full kegerator right there with the draft handle Guinness. That'd be fire, dude. It really would be. Marco letting everyone know the Sandlot on ABC on Sunday, dude. That's actually a pretty good get if you're, you're looking for a Sunday watch, interested in occupying some time via a movie, especially because I think the Yankees start early on, 11:30 game, probably over by, 1:32. Bang, you slap on Sandlot. What time is the Sandlot on, Marco? Thank you, by the way, for you and Josh B for your comments. Appreciate you guys tuning in here. But as I was saying, the Acolyte episode 7 here. This is a series that honestly, for better or for worse, we are going to freaking finish here. And it seems like for worse, because this show just is not grasping anyone. It is grasping a lot of people. It's not grasping me right now. I mentioned as we left off, episode 6, obviously last week. And really, I guess I'll go back to episode 5 with the big action scene. So much like violence. Marco confirmed 7 p.m. Sunday night movies on ABC, dude. That's actually pretty solid. So, episode 5, I said the violence, you pulled me in here, some sweet kills, the Padawan, all the characters that they've written into this show that I hated. They killed off, which was great, basically. And now here we go. Episode 6, slow. Episode 7, slow. And believe it or not, we're still going back in time. It's the second to last episode on this godforsaken show, and we're still getting backstory. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. We're going nowhere. The train is at the station. It's delayed. Something's up ahead. Don't know. Casey Jones, not there, dude. He's saving nobody on this train of Acolyte here. And it's just the engine's on, but the guy is asleep at the wheel right now. Because why the fuck? It's episode 7. We're 16 years in the past. We're still. How many more times am I going to hear this fucking story with the Coven and the kids and the Jedi come and there's a fire and they all die, but the kids survive? How many more times? Okay, you've been teasing that story since the first episode. Like, are you lazy? Did you have to have just to fill time, you couldn't fill 8 episodes with this story because the story sucks, okay? And you try to sprinkle in cool shit like a whip fucking lightsaber, okay? The rule of 2, the Sith coming up, dude. You try and sneak in, oh, look at us. We got a Wookiee guy. We got a Wookiee Jedi. You never see that, dude. Whoa, man. Trying to sneak in. Look at Carrie-Ann Moss, dude. Whoa, man. It's hogwash. Sneaking these little cool little tidbits. Oh, whoa. Your story sucks, man. It really is ridiculous. I watched 40 minutes of absolute garbage, dude. I got gats out of it. And honestly, doesn't even progress the story anymore because they still ended on like a freaking who the hell cares type of cliffhanger. But like I said, let's go. Here we go. Flashback. 16 years, dude. What are we looking at? Okay. 16 years. I'm still looking at it, dude. We are looking for a virgins. Okay. So again, they're trying to grasp at straws here. All of a sudden now, all right, we're getting a little backstory why they're on this planet, fucking Bendark or whatever the hell it's called. We're looking for a virgins, okay? And there's a little freaking whiny crybaby Padawan, which is Master, what the hell is his name? Torben. Master Torben. He's the dude who was silent and he drinks the poison. You deserve the apology. Not cool, dude. Terrible storyline for him. I do kind of feel bad for him because he gets really fucked because these stupid freaking Jedi who, again, Jedi painted so badly in this Acolyte show. I don't even know who decided that this was okay. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, Josh P says he hasn't seen it, unfortunately. Do not just. I mean, I don't know. I'm watching it, so I don't know. I'm watching it for the show. I'm watching it for this, honestly. If I'm watching it, so I have something to talk about when I come on here. And I know it's bad, but it's just like, oh, gosh. I mean, Star Wars. There's 8 episodes. Like I said, by the time I realized it was really not worth it, I was already through 5 episodes, so we're still pressing on. I'm still going to complain about it, all right? And again, we get a rehash, okay, of fucking episode 3, all right, of the flashback of the fire, of the coven and everything. Like, what do they think that they're Tarantino and this is Pulp Fiction? All right, jumping around, short stories, crossing them over. I'm seeing the same fucking scene twice from different perspectives. I don't like it. All right, it sucks anyway, and it sucks the second time. I got to see the stupid, terrible actors. I'm sorry, but the kids that play May, or and probably is one kid, the twins, May and Osha. The kid's not good actress. Who's the Night Sister woman? Don't tell me. Oh my God, I thought I wrote it down. Misunderstanding with the witch. Yeah. Anasea, okay? She's a bad actress, okay? She has like glimmers of like, I don't know, when she's crying, maybe she's good at that. As Michael is hot in the building. Let's go, baby. Michael is probably so happy he has been watching. He's sick and tired of hearing me talk about this freaking show because nothing's good. Nothing is good. But anyway, it's just bad acting. It's bad writing too, even with the kids. It's like this literally, the twin sister literally, like the fire started, trapped the other sister in. She's like, what are you doing? And she's like, our mom's dead. And she's like, what did you do? Like, you're not even getting like no reaction, no anything. Okay. Kind of ridiculous. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like all the writing makes no sense. Okay. I have to hear that freaking line. All right. With these are my coworkers. No, what is it? It's not coworkers. Whatever another word for coworkers is, but it's like, colleagues. These are my colleagues. I never referred to a Jedi as a colleague, dude. And to hear that line for a second time, and honestly, like this episode, the whole point of the episode is that now, Osha and May has switched places, right? And no one, or at least they think nobody knows. But again, dumbass move, because one is now with the Sith guy, whatever his name is, Quinton, doesn't matter. And the other one's obviously Master Soul, but it's like they're in tune with the Force. Like they wouldn't recognize the different energy here. Come on, give me a freaking break. And so of course, Soul ties her up. May, this is, I've waited the 16 years to explain it to you. And it's like, oh my God, dude, like really? And he tells it from his perspective, which really doesn't really change anything besides the fact that you kind of see before the fire starts that Master Soul, in some type of miscommunication mistake, kills the mother, Anasea, the Master Coven witch. But it's like also kind of her fault too, because they come get the kid, the fire starts, and she just like transforms into the fucking fog. Okay, it's the freaking fog. All right, like this is the freaking thing almost. So, and he, I guess, just stabs her with the lightsaber, and she kills him. And of course, she's like, "I would have letting you take in the girl. It's what she wanted." And then of course the wife, right, of the witch is tight, fights Master Soul. He doesn't fight back because he feels bad about killing the woman, but then they all die anyway. So what is the point here? And it's like, again, that's one thing you don't really know before. And then another thing is that instead of him kind of covering up that May just fell, it's like he chose to save Osha instead of May because he was holding them both up, couldn't handle it, and just picked one, Osha, which I guess is a little something here. But why? Like, what does it matter? Like, honestly, at this point, you've written these characters and these storylines, and they don't even affect me right now. Honestly, Master Soul still did the right thing. All right, these covens are out there, I guess. The witches clearly doing some sketchy shit with the Virgins. The Virgins is, again, they're trying to somewhat explain how Anakin is born now. Oh, we're looking for a Virgins. It's like a concentration of the Force it's so powerful it can just create life. So kind of, I think, alluding to an explanation of like how Anakin was born. There's no father, just pregnant woman. What happened there? Don't know. But nonetheless, I mean, I just feel like there's no sustenance. You know, I'm hearing all these stories, I'm listening to these characters, and it's just really not giving me any sustenance, like I said. And it's very slow moving, brutal. And then it's like at the end of it, you know, we're I guess I'm almost kind of waiting for Master Torben, not Master Torben, Master Soul and Carrie-Anne Moss's character, Master Indara, to get to a fight because they disagree on literally everything. Okay. But also, mind you, like we at the end of the episode, we never come back to the present. So it's a flashback episode. It's the second to last episode of the season. So it's like, what do we again? Like, what are we doing? Like, there's one episode left of the season, thank God. And I don't even know I don't think it's not a mini series. It's gonna be probably a whole other season. I hope they don't renew it. I really hope they don't renew it because there really shouldn't be a reason why. And if I were you, I would probably steer clear. No, Josh said he hasn't seen it. Unfortunately, Marco in here says fire. Also just dropped in with the Michael Spicy classic, but no Tony Spicy. That's fine, dude. I don't think Marco's watched this show, and I don't think he should. I would honestly, for first time in a long time, I would not recommend the show that I'm watching here. But then again, you know, that's just me. Maybe other people like it. I honestly really haven't heard good things about it. Everything I've read is like all like whatever, like Easter eggs or like references to the whatever the movies that they kind of pull in. That's the only thing I've really read about. You know, other than that, I mean, it's not like it's getting great reviews. People I talk to about it also don't rave about it. So I don't know what Disney is doing here. I understand I've still am a big proponent of adding to the universe, and it's great that Disney is doing things that otherwise would not have been done, stories otherwise that would not have been told. But this one, I think I take a little bit of a slight with, you know, I don't know. It just seems like a waste, you know, at what point is it too much? You know, it's one thing with the new movies and adding a new element to the whole saga, the cinema saga. And again, you know, a lot of these of Obi-Wan, Ahsoka was good. Obviously, Mandalorian's been great. But I mean, again, like at what point does it become too much? Like you really, I think, overstretched your reach. That's what the phrase I'm looking for. Like honestly, like Mandalorian, I'm totally lost. I can't even remember what I watched the last time at Mandalorian because it's been so long ago, and there's so many other freaking shows that have been on. And it's like, why couldn't you just focus on a few things? Like hammer the Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett is cool, I guess, too. Again, Obi-Wan was great. Ahsoka was cool. Rebels even too, like you can hammer those like super hyper concentrated with you know with there's like these limited like series you can do, but instead again you want to just do a little bit of everything. Okay, and because of that I think the product is suffering a little bit because I don't know, the storyline just it shouldn't exist, I feel. And even if it does, like I think you could have done a better job with casting and writing the story, because I guess this could be kind of cool. In my opinion, I wrote this down in my notes actually. I feel like that this entire story would be better if it was told like in sequential order, you know? like if we started with Master Soul on Ben Dark looking for life with the crew, and then all of this breaks down, and then we go forward 16 years later, you know? But instead, we don't have that. We have jumping around, we have confusion, we have loss of interest, and then on top of that, everything else just doesn't really jive. You know, Master Soul's a good actor. Carrie Ann Moss, again, you know, we got a lot more of her because of the flashback. We actually saw, you know, Kelnaka, the Wookiee Jedi, actually in a fight with some, you know, some action a little bit from him. That was kind of cool, I guess. You get a little bit more of a background to Master Torben, I suppose, but that guy died in episode 1. You know, like why 6 episodes later? I'm starting. I'm over him already. All right, like that this should have been done in like episode 4 at this point. So it's just storyline's tough, dude. It really is. If you really that are into Star Wars, you know, I guess there are some people out there, I'm sure, that are just Star Wars, just whatever is out there. Star Wars can piss gold, and I love it. All right. Not me. Tell like it is. Right, Marco? That's right, dude. So if it's out there, you want to watch it, go ahead, but you know, tread lightly. Episode 8, the final one of the season, comes out on Tuesday, so you know we'll be talking about it next Friday, a week from now. And then I don't know. I think that'll be it. Let's see if I can look up if there's going to be the Acolyte actually season 2. Maybe they renewed. Let's see. Screen Rant yesterday. There are conversations happening about season 2. Showrunner Leslie Headland teases potential season 2 on Disney Plus last month. The Star Wars show takes place roughly 100 years. I don't need the whole fucking thing, dude. The Acolyte episode 7 continue the story of Soul. Yes, we know. Let's see. Check out the comment below in regards to being asked about season 2. I have no idea, she says. Well, not that I have no idea. I would say there are conversations, and I don't know when what will happen. I don't know when that decision will be made. So she doesn't know anything. And I don't know who even that actress is. Let's see who. Sorry, in recent interview, know it's Headland, right? Because Osha's played by Stenberg, I believe. Bump, bump, bump. Let's see what we got going on here. Headland, the Acolyte. Leslie Headland. Is that the freaking Oh, she's the I guess she's the director, I guess. Oh, the showrunner, it says. Yep. Oh man, dude, you gotta fucking fire her ass, I think. Executive producer, showrunner for the Acolyte. Yeah. 3.5 stars right now. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that this woman, I mean, no offense to her specifically, Leslie Headland, but I mean, just looking at her repertoire here. She's a producer and writer. She's most known for the movie Bachelorette, Sleeping with Other People, and Russian Doll. And I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't think she's got it in the bag here. Like those movies, producers. I understand she's a producer here. I don't think she can really write very well, to be honest. I don't think she can really produce good movies, good content. So calling you out. Sorry. Season 2, hope never happens. What's up? And I guess next up here, Acolyte over. Don't care about it. Let's get to our next piece of news here, which is a big one, honestly. And I think it's kind of out there. It's up for debate. But it's the new Captain America teaser here. Now, Captain America, Brave New World. We know Steve Rogers, Dunzo, Chris Evans, kaput. New Captain America comes out February 14th, 2025. Anthony Mackie's character, Falcon is coming in here, and he's going to be taking over the duties as Captain America. And they do kind of explain how that exactly works. There's been a little bit of a recasting for one certain character, and we'll talk about that after the teaser. But like I said, February 14th of next year, this movie comes out, which is so odd. Valentine's Day release, but nonetheless, teaser dropped today. So let me crank up some volume and let's take a look at it.
Wilson, Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Isaiah! Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Oh, all right. That was it, dude. Did we get the post? So I mean, obviously that ending is really what this big teaser, I'm sure. As you see me way over in the corner there. What's up, bud? What is freaking up? Let's get back here nice, close and tight. By the way, phone lines are open 646-285-1259. Numbers on the ticker below here. If you want to call in, let me know what you think about that trailer, what you expect from this movie. I don't know, man. I mean, again, like Marvel produces good content, I suppose. I hate using the word content for films. Produces good films here. Anthony Mackie is good. He's great, actually. Twisted Metal, what's up? But I don't know, man. I mean, moving on from Chris Evans is going to be tough. Thankfully, again, like Anthony Mackie, the Falcon, we've seen him enough where we, know what to expect from him. Him as Captain America, again, Harrison Ford's there explaining he wants the Captain America to be a role, almost like James Bond 007, where it's like, people come and go. Captain America, the title, the position remains open, an institution of itself, if you will. And, Harrison Ford is the recast here. I believe William Hurt was casted as Thaddeus over here, or Thunderbolt. In previous movies, and I guess they must have recasted, which is why William Hurt, the mustache, shave it, lose the election, whatever, great joke, poke at it, fun at, recognize it, make fun of it, move on from it. Classic recipe of just, oops, not to make this awkward, let's just talk about it for a second. And he, in previous movies, like the older Hulks that came out with Ed Norton, with Eric Bana, that Thunderbolt does become Red Hulk, a main villain. And we do see Red Hulk in the teaser. So, obviously alluding to the fact that Harrison Ford's character becomes Red Hulk, which is interesting. Having Harrison Ford maybe be a bigger role in the movie, I guess, if they're going that route. I really don't know. Looking at the cast, obviously Giancarlo Esposito in that trailer seems to be some type of villain. They don't really, let's see, Seth Rollins, excuse me, is in here as well. Again, Marvel is good at keeping things under wraps a lot. Like Esposito's character isn't listed here. Obviously, we know about most everyone else so far. Looks like we have a couple wrestlers in here. Who knows where they're going? Because again, unlisted on the cast right now. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens here. Marvel for me has kind of put a little sour taste in my mouth. I don't know how other people feel, but the new Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't great. We've seen the new Ant-Man, Marvels. It's just, this phase right now, they've talked about it being a transitional phase to open up, the next Avengers sort of deal. But, I hope this is like the first new next phase movie that kind of puts Marvel back on the map a little bit. Because it's just almost like we're talking about the Star Wars universe. It's just like, how much Marvel can we really ingest, because if you look at Disney Plus, you can spend your entire summer watching Marvel and still see nothing else and take up all your time. Same thing with the Star Wars thing. It's like what I don't know. It's just tough. It's just so much to keep up with, so much to do. Brian Barnum in here having some fun here. Says, breaking, the apocalypse is here. The Yankees have 2 hits with runners in scoring position and the lead. The Orioles 2-0. I don't want to, jinx anything here, Brian, but I said, I was feeling a little bit here. But nonetheless, leading the Orioles 2-0. Great job. Garrett Cole bounced back. Second start against the Orioles this season. First time, not good. He's reaching back for it. Let's go, Brian. Speaking of let's go, Marco says he ordered pizza. I hope it's not Domino's or whatever. I know it is, probably is, Marco, but let me know your order, dude. A little sausage onion action, a little Hawaiian pizza, maybe some breadsticks, some cheesy bread with the marinara sauce I know you like so much. That's disgusting and jarred and not homemade. Josh B says this looks sick in reference to Captain America. The action's going to be good. Harrison Ford still got it. I don't care what anyone says. Indiana Jones, he still killed it in that movie. He can do whatever he wants, dude. Keith Metzger in the house right away. Binge buddies. Let's freaking go on the road, guys. Enjoying the show. Keith traveling, with the fam bam down to South Carolina or one of the Carolinas. I think it was South Carolina. Obviously, safe travels to you. That's a dope little drive there. Probably like 11 hours, 10 hours. Love to see that, dude. That's a nice road trip with the fam. Maybe a couple stops on the way there. Was it Carolina? Maybe it was Virginia. No, I think it was Carolina he was talking about. Marco says, what up to Keith? Marco not answering my question. Says Keith is the man. I can't deny that. Man. But nonetheless, like I said, February 14th, Valentine's Day. If your significant other's into it, you can go see it on Valentine's Day. Or if you have nobody, you're just a loser nerd, you could also go see it on Valentine's Day and sulk in your loneliness. 11 hours, South Carolina. Bang, dude. I've made that drive before, but it was in like a bus with the rugby team. So it took us, because we were a bus, took us like 15 hours, 16 hours, I think, with like a stop or two, which is always pretty fun, dude. Keith's happy to see Marco. Nothing like a good road trip. Snacks in the car. You drink up, you load up. You got some sweet tunes, maybe a movie, podcast, whatever you got, good company. Open road. Yeah, man. Especially again, you go down south, those highways, you look at that speed limit, like the signs say like 75, 80 sometimes. So you can go 85 and not get really bothered by anyone, dude, which is so sick. Love that open road in front of you, man. But let's move on from Captain America. Like I said, feel free, anyone call in, talk about it. Let me know what you think. I want to get your opinion because your opinion matters a lot. So let's move on. New Superman logo was announced yesterday. James Gunn, I think, tweeted it out, posted it out on all social media platforms. The new Superman logo, dude. Which, again, we'll look at it right now. But, the reason why he released it yesterday is because from yesterday, it's exactly 1 year to the release of the new Superman movie. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to type. Superman logo new. Here we go, dude. Dun dun dun. Should have fired up that theme song to put on the board, but I didn't. So, okay, next time. So here we go. Bang, right here. This is it, which is just like, I don't know. It seems to be, I guess, a little bit more streamlined, I suppose, not as retro or I don't know, classic looking. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm not an expert by any means in the Superman logo, but obviously I've seen quite a few over the years. Christopher Reeves, obviously, George Reeves, Dean Cain, of course. I've seen that. And of course, the new rendition with what's his face, Henry Cavill. Seen that. This looks kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. It's not the best. the colors there, the light blue. I think that the costumes come into, somewhat of a question. Our boy who's playing Superman, somewhat of a question so far. And I guess this is typical of any announcement, especially surrounding something like Superman, as grand as that, as much screw ups as DC has kind of shown us. Their short leash, definitely a lot of ridicule, a lot of doubt, I think is a good word for that. But I guess we'll see. 1 year. Well, I guess now 364 days from today, we'll be seeing the new movie. But that's the new logo. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Take it as you want it. Keith comes in here. Superman does look Superman. Superman looks pretty good in my opinion, he says. All the suits and all that are going to look better in the final post, I think, with better editing and all that. Keith, obviously, eternal optimistic person here. So, I mean, I guess that's good. I feel like other DC people, maybe Michael, who's a big DC fan, maybe isn't as optimistic. I don't know. Keith also mentions how his wife does that without the speed limit signs. She's got a heavy foot, LOL. So I guess you're trying your best to keep her out of the Mustang then, Keith. Geez, Christopher Reeves, in his opinion, he says, by the way, is the best Superman. Yeah, I really think Henry Cavill is the best Superman, honestly. But Christopher Reeves, again, it's funny. I wonder if I can pull up. I don't think I can look for it. I saw a reel, recently of a scene from the old Superman with Christopher Reeves and how, I guess, serious, he took the whole Clark Kent and Superman difference. You can really tell the difference between the two. It's not just glasses, it's demeanor, it's stature, voice inflections and stuff. Christopher Reeves, obviously a great actor. But in my opinion, I still think Henry Cavill takes cake for me. And for me too, also Dean Cain is a little bit of a soft spot in my heart. Growing up, it was Dean Cain, Superman. He was in Rat Race, the fucking boyfriend that's cheating on Amy Smart, hilarious. And of course, hosting Ripley's Believe It or Not when I was a kid, which was just like, are you kidding me? Like, what a great show. Underrated. Ripley, Dean Cain. Freaking amazing, dude. So that's my opinion right there. Maybe we can get a little Dean Cain, a little Superman action. Dean Cain, Superman. Let's get a good look at that, dude. Because it was, yeah, dude. I mean, talk about like a heartthrob guy right there, dude. Look at that. Clark Kent on one side, business on one side, saving your ass on the other side. And I feel like that suit, maybe it looks cheap, like you got it at Party City, but I don't know. I think it looks kind of classic. Giant logo on the chest. I really enjoyed that. And of course, who better? Alyssa Milano here. That's not Alyssa Milano. Who is that woman? Damn it. Terry Hatcher. That's her name, dude. Terry Hatcher, obviously, Housewives, James Bond. Great job. Keith says that his son, Christopher Reeve's son, had a cameo appearance, I guess, in the Man of Steel, which is pretty cool. I actually didn't even know that. Let's see. Christopher Reeve's son cameo, Superman. Which means the original. This may be hard to find. Yeah, dude. Christopher Reeve's son will cameo. I see now, Keith. He will have. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're talking about in Man of Steel, but I just read a little article there. He will have an appearance, a cameo in James Gunn's Superman, which again for me is kind of, I'm taking it with a grain of salt right now. I guess we'll see what happens. Again, the last thing James Gunn made that I watched was Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which didn't really hit for me. But anyway, I digress, guys. Who's driving right now, Keith? Are you driving or is your wife driving? That's what I'd like to know. Because I got me interested. Didn't you just say Henry Cavill is the best? He wasn't bad, but Christopher Reeves is better. I did say that Henry Cavill was the best. Why did I contradict myself? I said Dean Cain, soft spot in my heart because I grew up watching him, but Henry Cavill obviously came in a little darker, better graphics. Obviously, I mean, like anyone else, though, I mean, all the Superman casting have looked the part, which is great. They've done a great job. Yes, Keith confirms cameo James Gunn movie. Yes, great job there, Keith. Appreciate that help, dude. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Call in the comments. Superman logo. I would love to get your opinion Because let's go. Let's move the show along here. Speaking of moving the show along here, we are speed racing through our topics. Next thing I wanted to talk about here is the Horizon massive flop, which is hilarious. I talked about this movie on the release a couple weeks ago or 1 week ago. I forget when it was. It may have been last Friday. But this movie, part of a 3-part saga here. Kevin Costner, excuse me, part of his epic Western movie saga, Horizon, an American Western saga, whatever it's called. Part 1 came out 2 weeks ago or last weekend, whenever it was. One of 3. They're already filming 2 and 3. It's already been written. Kevin Costner has invested $38 million of his own money into this saga, or I guess into the first movie. Budget for the first movie, $100 million. And obviously, I would imagine Kevin Costner, either just because maybe a studio didn't want to fund it, or because he just wanted to have like final say or dominion over, had to invest his money, which is never a good sign. And this movie, by the way, just broke $25 million worldwide in the box office. And now you heard me say the budget was $100 million. So they're in the fucking red right now. Big time. Okay. They literally will have to quadruple their box office income gross in order to break even here. And as you guys know, that budget that's always out there, it doesn't really include everything in terms of like marketing and stuff like that and licenses agreement. That's just like to film the movie, and to pay the actors and stuff like that. So they're even more in the hole, which really begs the question how, this movie got the okay. Because you can imagine now, there's 3 other movies already being made. I think the second one's being filmed, the third one's not. Of course, the studio pushed back the theatrical release of the second one because they want, I guess, more buzz and juice around the first one after releases and streaming services. Stop it. Honestly, I think they really overstretched their hand with this one. Just because of the fucking whatever that show is, dude. Kevin Costner first did the freaking 2 Families, Hatfield and McCoys, for like the History Channel. Obviously, he's into westerns, follows it up with whatever cable show, not Westfield, whatever the hell that show is called with Kevin Costner. That stupid show that's so bad. The writing is poor. It's like a soap opera in the West. And then there's a spin-off series with 1843, whatever it's called, with Harrison Ford, losing it on there. And then Kevin Costner decides to make his own saga of a Western front movie, which I'm all for Westerns. I love Westerns. Clint Eastwood, obviously, Dirty Harry, Back to the Future 3, the spaghetti Westerns, the American spaghetti Westerns here. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool concept, the West, the Wild West, running and gunning. And you have like horse and buggies and bank robbers and saloons and the whores in the saloon. It's funny, the Wild West. It's a great setting for a great story in a movie. Because it's just a cool time. Cowboys and Aliens, even, with our boy Daniel Craig. Great movie. A couple comments here. My wife is driving now. Hold on to your pants, Keith. Heavy foot. Keith Metzger says, I heard it wasn't good. I only like Kevin Costner in Yellowstone. That's the show. Keith, Yellowstone sucks, dude. It literally, you know what? It's got to be like a guilty pleasure of yours. It's like watching the soap opera. It's like guys who get off on watching The Bachelor, when they try to go, oh my girlfriend made me watch The Bachelor, but then they really love it because they get off on The Bachelor, dude, because they like those little girly shows with the nonsense, the gossip. And that's what it is, Keith. It's nonsense. You're watching nonsense, okay? It's like word vomit via television show. But that's just, I guess, my opinion. Who am I really, dude? Fucking nobody. So nonetheless, dude, Horizon's flopping. Will we even see a third one? There was talks of a 4th one being written too. It's just not in the cards, man. I mean, I saw it, first of all, 3 hours is the first movie, and it's a 3-part installment. You don't need 9 hours to tell the story. You don't need it. I've said it before, and you even watched the trailer. It's cheesy, stupid lines. It's probably predictable too. Who's sit with the previews? You're sitting in the theater for 3.5 hours. Garbage of garbage. Okay, you have to make me want to get in the seat, and you're not. A lot of bad things, dude. Tony, you don't like Yellowstone? Question mark. It's like Sons of Anarchy with horses. No, it's not. I don't think it is, dude. Okay, it's so. Okay, Sons of Anarchy was a good story, and it was almost like also kind of realistic. Like in Yellowstone, I feel like everyone's just like fucking. It's my land. I'm gonna fucking die for it. Like everyone. Hey man, how's your day? Get off my land. Yo, dude, I'm just dropping off the mail. Get off my land. I'm gonna shoot you. Unnecessary is what Yellowstone is, dude. And so is the spinoff, man. It's ridiculous. And the freaking wife, that stupid actress who's in Sherlock Holmes, she's so freaking annoying, dude. It's honestly, I would compare Yellowstone not to Sons of Anarchy, because Sons of Anarchy was great. Yellowstone is like fucking Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. Just exaggerated, unnecessary, and drawn the fuck out. Don't need it. Chop it out, dude. Trimming the fat out of your life. Trim that show, Keith. Trim it. You should be watching The Bear instead. Have you watched The Bear yet? No. You should watch that instead. Marco says Michael. That's all he's got so far. So I guess we keep updated in terms of the, when the second one will be even announced to be released, but it's just, again, nothing good there. You see that on the monitor?
I don't see anything.
Oh, it's too bad. So let's go on to our next topic here, which is weekend releases. I actually don't have anything prepared for this, but weekend releases. Long Legs is out. That's that scary movie with Nicolas Cage. If you're in for a scare, check it out. So far, reviews have been throwing up in my lap while I'm watching this because it's so fucking scary.
I've seen it.
You have not seen it, dude. Nicolas Cage is the fucking main villain. All right, so it's kind of sick in a horror movie. Yeah, he really does. He can really play a good role. You want to talk about someone? Honestly, I would compare his acting to Kevin Costner, because Kevin Costner, although has had weird roles like Horizons, even like Waterworld, he gets in those roles and he fucking commits to them, dude. Just like Nicolas Cage, in any role you give him, he'll fucking commit to it all the way through, dude, and gives it his best shot. And that's why his movies are good. Same thing with Kevin Costner, because Kevin Costner's been in some shit movies, man. But obviously Bodyguard was good too. He's been in some good movies. But nonetheless, I forgot what I was talking about. Nicolas Cage, Long Legs. If you're into horror, which I mean, it's such an odd time to watch a horror movie during the summer, I feel, but go check it out. And then we also have Fly Me to the Moon, which is Scarlett Johansson. We had a conversation about her last week, about how she's not a great actress. And Channing Tatum, we had a conversation about him, I believe, not too long ago as well. Will be in theaters. 2 hours and 7 minutes runtime. Totally beats the 3 hours you'd be in there for fucking Horizons. It's a comedy, apparently, about the moon landing. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, whatever you want. Obviously, excuse me. What else was in theaters? Something else in there. That's really it, actually. Despicable Me still out. So is Maxine. So is Inside Out 2. Those are like the second and third weeks, respectively, for those movies in the box office, in the theaters, making the dough. Getting some more comments here. Joshua said, I can watch this all night. Keith is laughing, dude. I'm not really sure what about, because I haven't said one funny thing all night. And that's really it that's out there in theaters. In terms of Netflix releases this weekend, I don't think there's anything new coming out there. Not that I know of anyway. But nonetheless, weekend releases. Call in right now. Tell me what you want to see in the theaters. Call in. Do it. Keith says, "Oh, Long Legs." I heard people are walking out of the theater because the movie is sick, as in demented, not bad, according to the article I've read. Yeah, dude. That's what I heard too. So I'm kind of like a little trepidatious walking into that theater, watching that movie, because for me, man, I don't really watch like horror movies like that. Especially around this time. Excuse me, get a little tired. I don't know. In the theaters, like, I don't know, horror movies make me angsty and nervous and sweaty. And do I want to be nervous and sweaty in the theater? I mean, not really. So, but again, it's one of those things. If my friends wanted to go see it, I would go see it with them. I'm so interested in the movie. I'd probably see it when it reaches a streaming service or comes out on DVD or whatever, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. gonna get jacked fucking forearms, dude. I'm telling you, dude, check it out. Oh wow, right there. That's what you want. Freaking. You see that? You see that at home? Damn, dude. Josh B says, I haven't been to a movie since pre-COVID, which is sad. He says he knows. I feel take the girls Inside Out too. They would really appreciate that, I feel. But I mean, if you don't want to, I guess you don't have to, Josh. But nonetheless, dude, I mean, if you want, come up to Bridgeport. We'll take you to a movie. I'll wine and dine the fuck out of you, Josh. Keith, have you guys checked out In a Violent Nature? Not yet, dude. Which it is in theaters, I think. No, it's not. I thought it was being streamed somewhere. Hold on. Hold the phone. In a Violent Nature. Where is this? Where is it? How do I watch it? Stream? See, I did 20 with the right hand. Now I go 20 with the left right now. So far in Violent Nature, 79% Rotten Tomatoes, 63% from Just Watch. Who the fuck are them? 5.7 by IMDb, and I fucking lost count. God damn. Who's streaming Violent Nature? Come on, dude. Just give me a freaking thing, dude. I guess you can buy it, Google Play, Amazon Video, Apple TV, YouTube Video, whatever, dude. Squeeze, dude. Josh, I will take you up on that one day, he says. You better fucking do it, dude. You name that fucking day. I got a little extra room here. Can we get a little bit of a little wheelie action? What's up, dude? So we can release. That's pretty much it. Keith saw it on Amazon. So there you go, right there. Appreciate you letting people know. I guess I can watch it at night. Maybe I'll watch tonight when I'm in bed. I'm a little drunk and I'm getting a little scared because I'm a little drunk. And I'm like, whoa, man, you get a little in your head when you're drunk and scared in your bed all alone, watching a scary movie. Not sure who's knocking on the door. Was that sound real? Was it in my head? I don't know, man. Someone come help me. You can't though, because you're all alone. You're a little intoxicated, you know, a little bit defenseless, so vulnerable. Whoa. All of a sudden, your palms are sweating. You gotta stop the movie because you're scared shitless. But that, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens tonight if I watch it or not. Next up, last up, final up. We have some VHSs I want to discuss. Just because we popped them in, and I have this physical need to show you guys some VHSs from our studio here. And the first one I want to show is fitting because of the Captain America, and I don't know honestly why I played this week in the studio a lot. We have Hulk. This is the 2003 Hulk. With Sam Elliott and Eric Bana, and of course the wonderful Jennifer Connelly. And it's, you know, this movie, this was, you know, the first Hulk that I saw, 03. I think the Ed Norton one was probably 05 or 06. I don't think it was too shortly after they rebooted it again. Of course, Ed Norton, great job. He did. Eric Bana, and Nick Nolte, of course. Nick freaking Nolte with the scruffy beard and the hair that's fucking crazy, like a homeless guy in this movie. And he, I think, eventually becomes the main villain. I think, even if really for the most of the movie, it's Sam Elliott, who's of course plays the role of Thunderbolt Thaddeus, the general that Harrison Ford plays in this in the new movie, which is pretty interesting that we kind of have that showing up now in the Captain America as opposed to Hulk. And Eric Bana, first of all, Hulk's name is Bruce Banner. And I found it so funny that they casted a guy, his name is Eric Bana. Just find that funny. Just a tad bit curious. And this one, you know, I guess we had this at Goodwill, obviously, but it's got the sweet on the back. I don't know if you can see it. Sticker. It says Blockbuster rental video with the date on it. December 7th, 2003, dude. That's pretty sweet. And it's, you know, it's one of those movies that, you know, it's an early rendition of Hulk. It's cool to see the action, the transformation. And I guess Eric Bana isn't a horrible actor. Again, Jennifer Connelly does well. Sam Elliott's always good, but it's just like, it just didn't really just do it enough, you know, like it just wasn't enough. They definitely did better with Ed Norton in that one. I forget who played the girl in that one. Was it fucking Liv Tyler, maybe? Not sure. Could be Liv Tyler. Not 100% here. But Tim Roth was in it. He played the Red Hulk. Oh no, he didn't. I think he did. But Tim Roth, he was a good one. And then of course, the way they filmed this one too, this is early on, very experimental. Marvel didn't really have found themselves yet. It's 2003. This is coming off hot off of Spider-Man. They filmed this and they tried to show a lot of the scenes like looking at a comic book strip. So like the screen would break up into a strip here of someone's reaction, a strip there of another shot of someone else, and they'd be flying in and dissolving out and wiping out and flowing up and flipping out like a page. And it just seemed like, again, like kind of too like cheesy and not great. But like I said, early rendition of Marvel movies, it's cool to see the progression watching this thing. So I would give it a look if you can find it. I'm not sure where this is streaming. Could be Disney Plus. Don't know. But obviously the VHS copy, I have it physically in my hands. You can't fucking take it from me, boy. So check that out if you want. Also, second tape, Bill Bixby, Keith says, was a good Bruce Banner. Why does the name sound familiar, but I can't picture him? Oh God, Keith, I think you're really dating yourself on this one. This is pre-Lou Ferrigno. When was he Bruce Banner? When was he the Hulk? Because I don't know, man. I just don't know about this one. Looks like he was the Hulk. He died in 93 at the age of 59. That's really young, dude. 6-year-old Christopher. Wait. Oh my God, well, this is terrible. Bill Bixby's son died of cardiac arrest, acute epiglottis. How did Bill Bixby die? Some of Bill Bixby's last words, seen in the video below, where I would hope that I left behind something that could leave goodwill and then my life have been worth something. All right, let's go Wikipedia. Let's see. Career, great job. The Incredible Hulk here. Bixby starred in the role as Dr. David Banner in the pilot movie, The Incredible Hulk, based on these obviously characters, Marvel. Glenn Greenberg, whatever, dude. Way to work, not much. And then let's see, dude. Bixby's first marriage was to actress Brenda Bennett. Good for him. They divorced in 1980, and this is where things take a turn for the worse. A few months later, in 1981, 6-year-old Christopher, their son, Christopher Bixby, died on a skiing vacation at Mammoth Lakes with Bennett. He went to cardiac arrest. That's tough. And then Bennett, the wife, committed suicide. That's horrible. Bixby, though, does move on. Met Laura Michaels, who had worked on the set of the Hulk movies. Great time. They married within a year in Hawaii. That's awesome. Unfortunately, he gets diagnosed with prostate cancer in 91, and then he got divorced that same year. That's tough. Have cancer, have a divorce, and then gets married again a year later. Get the hell out of here, dude. And then 93, rumors began circling about his health, public illness, several appearances, died, complications due to the breast cancer, prostate cancer. That's pretty sad, dude. It's a sad story. Keith, way ahead of me, says prostate cancer. And then he yells at me, says, I'm not that old. Dick. Ha 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 ha. You know what? I'm here to tell you, you are that old dick. That's right, dude. I said it. That old dick. I mean, you said it. You said it. You're bringing this guy to the table here, Bill Bixby, you know, Hulk back in the day. Hey, man. Oh yeah, my last and final VHS here I want to talk about is Cocktail. I've watched this movie twice today. It's been on the studio, obviously the here and there while you're working. I watched it years ago, probably in college as a joke. While getting drunk with my best buds watching this show, you know, trying to make the drinks ourselves with the flippity floppity and the you know. And this is one of those movies that's just like bad, but at the same time, it's entertaining and it's far out there. But this is a bad movie. I would give it like a fucking 3 out of 10. But Tom Cruise here, he's like a accountant, Wall Street guy, has to go to college, get a degree in whatever business he wants to do. Classic, takes a summer job, works at a bar, bartender. And it's so funny because literally it's like day one, and the guy who takes him under his wing is like obviously the old veteran, wily bartender. He knows the girls, he knows the charm, he knows the slide across the bar, flippity floppity, pour the drink, get the tip, and then give the tip, if you know what I mean. Tom Cruise, first night on the job, freaking out, dude. What's in a martini, he asks. Doesn't even know what a martini is, okay? Obviously falls flat on his face. 1 day of training he has. And all of a sudden, he's flipping bottles between the fucking legs, catching them in his mouth and pouring it in. Yeah, literally, dude. Like, all of a sudden, like, knows everything about bartending. So crazy. And that's not even, like, the storyline, okay? The storyline, like, gets so nuts because he meets the girl, falls in love, and then I think, like, the guy, his fucking veteran, his teacher, his mentor, like, bangs the girl that he was in love with. They get into a fight. They break up. He goes off, starts his own summer job in like the fucking Caribbean at some other bar to save money, to now open up his own bar because he abandoned the whole business thing. His now summertime part-time job to make cash on the side has now become his fucking dream to be like the best bartender in the world, which is so outrageous. And then I think like the girl, whatever, the guy had killed himself, all right, in his fucking boat or wherever, and you see it, and then he meets a new girl, and then he cheats on the new girl with some whore, okay? And then it's the classic, oh, I'm sorry, I want you back. And then they got to go at it again. And there's this new guy, Jeremy, or whatever the fuck his name is, and they start to, oh my God. And it's such a crazy, far out there, far-fetched story, but you got to watch it, okay? It's 1988, maybe? Let's check it out here. Come on, give me a fucking year. I don't want to look it up because you normally should be able to fucking directed by Roger Donaldson. I wonder what else he directed. God, probably fucking nothing, dude. I really have to look this up. It doesn't give me a fucking year. Licensed and private home exhibition only. All the rights reserved. Distributed by Buena Vista Home Video, Burbank, California, 91521. Made and printed in USA, except the cassettes distributed in Canada. Duplicated in Canada. No year. Rated R. Some titties. Elizabeth Shue is in it. That's right, dude. I forgot. She plays the girl he had to fall in love with, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna look it up for you guys. Okay, I'll look it up for you guys. Don't fucking worry about it. Cocktail. 1988. I was fucking right on the money. I should never doubt myself. You should never doubt me. Keith says it's called Reruns, asshole. Yeah, no, I get that. I've seen reruns of like the Lou Ferrigno Hulk and MASH and stuff, my parents and stuff. But you're still older than me, man. You're way older than me, man. You better watch yourself. Keith comes in there with 1988. Already too late. It's okay, dude. But that's fine. That's the only VHS I have to show you. The only two. We only got two today. These are just ones that impacted my life this week. This one, obviously, just from watching it, the Hulk. I don't know what it was. Don't know. This one, shout out to Jeff and Kyle, bartenders at the Horseshoe. That's the bar we do our sports show at every other Sunday. Great people. Last night we were hanging out with them. Obviously, patrons of the bar. Great job there. And I think I was like talking to them, or we were talking to them. I was like, oh, you guys ever do any crazy like mixed drinks, crazy behind the bottle, whatever? And of course, like another bartender, what do you mean, like Tom Cruise in that movie? I was like, yeah, cocktail. And of course, Kyle comes over and he sees Jeff flipping the fucking bottle around. What do you think? You're Tom Cruise in that movie? So obviously it's funny, got me thinking about it. And this definitely does look like Kyle, the bartender of the Horseshoe. If you guys ever find yourself in Southport, Connecticut, this definitely, and he wears all black a lot too, or blue jeans, black t-shirt, Apple Watch on too. So it's like a little watch on the wrist, just like Tom Cruise has here in the movie. So it's kind of funny, dude. And then Jeff tried to toss a fucking bottle around and almost hit a guy in the face. It was great. And that's pretty much it for the movies. You know, if you're looking for some 2 good flicks for this weekend, obviously Hulk 03, Eric Bana, and the 1988's Cocktail, Tom Cruise classic Cocktail. Dude. And now I'm pretty hungry, dude. Pretty thirsty, parched from talking for the past hour. Done with the VHSs. I guess there's one more little tidbit of news that I want to share with you guys too, which, I mean, honestly, I debated even fucking showing this because it's kind of some fucking bullshit. I'm kind of tight that AMC would even put this out on their Instagram. But a little sneak peek here. Alien Romulus, we talked about. I guess they're going to be showing, not showing, but they're going to have, of course, as it's been a theme here. I don't want to watch this. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Watch it on Instagram. I just want to watch whatever. Watch Instagram. There you have it. A sneak peek to the Alien Romulus popcorn bucket, specifically there at AMC theaters. And it's really nothing special. It looks like a fucking popcorn bucket. I'm sorry. Let me share this tab instead with you guys. With just the fucking alien thing on it, dude. And it's just like, what? Especially even the Dune bucket thing, the Deadpool one, even, the Batman one and the Optimus Prime one. Like, this one seems a little lacking. But obviously, I'm sure no one will be short of weird sexual jokes about having the alien thing that fucking on your face on the popcorn bucket. But if you want to pay $40 for that thing, and I hate, it's so funny when like you go to the theater and like the signature bucket, yeah, that'll be $45. Wow, 45? Yeah, it's 45, but it comes with popcorn. It comes with a large popcorn. Like, no fucking shit it does. Like, I'm paying for a popcorn. What do you think? I'm going to buy a popcorn bucket at the theater and not get popcorn in it? Like, as if that's like oh, wow, it actually comes with popcorn. That makes it so worth it. That this fucking piece of tin that costs 15 cents to make. The margins, bro. The margins are high, dude. Everyone's got to make a little money here, That's pretty much it, I think, for today. I don't know if you guys have anything else. Of course, phone line is still fucking open. Not one person called in. You stupid pieces of shit out there. You cowards. That's what it is. You guys are scared to call in because you think you can't hack it with big old Tony, huh? Well, you know what? I got news for you. You can't. I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's a joke. You guys call in. I'll be nice. But hey, I mean, you say something outlandish, like, I don't know, something stupid. I mean, I'm gonna fight you on the mic, obviously. So I loaded the song up, and I thought I'd have an opportunity to play it, but I guess I really didn't. But it's been in my head for like 2 days. That's right, dude. On the soundboard. I knew you liked that. I think it's fucking hilarious. Max Verstappen being a Formula 1 driver, and I guess some guy made a techno song about Max Verstappen. It's fucking sick. Max Verstappen, and it's really like that for like 4.5 minutes, and then the beat comes up and it drops. Max Verstappen. It's fucking sick, dude. Really jacks me up. I mean, like, oh god, I forget what that song. What did we listen to last week? Like someone made a techno song out of what they said.
I'm looking for a man in finance.
Yeah, dude. Fucking hilarious. Keith Metzger says, my daughter is sleeping in the car right now. Like, what the fuck is, because you can't call in, is that what you're saying? And then if what, Josh B, I'll call in with screaming kids and music in the background if you want me to. I mean, like, what the hell, man? Of course, I appreciate you guys calling in no matter where you are. You could be fucking skydiving, and all I hear is from the freaking wind, and I'll still be happy you called in. That's right.
Stop trying to be me.
Marco says Michael's the best.
I don't even have to do anything.
You really don't. Small brother. I think that's the rest of the sentence, though. Marco. He says Michael is the best. Small brother. Keith, with that attitude, I don't want to call in and talk. Wow, I know. No, I get it. If your daughter's asleep in the car, I don't want to disturb you.
No, he's got an attitude.
But I mean, if like, if I'm screaming on the car, am I in the car play? Am I in the car play?
Maybe she likes your voice and falls asleep.
Soothing, dude. Wake up! Marco said pizza came. Oh shit, someone's calling in. It's Josh B. All right, hold on. Josh B is waiting. He's in the green room right now, waiting to be brought on to the stream. Da, da, da. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. Josh B, you're live on Binge Buddies, dude.
Dude.
What's up?
You won it. You got it, Tony.
That's right, brother. I'm so happy you called in, dude. Can you tell everyone in the background to pipe down, though? I can barely hear. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know you are.
Oh, man. So, dude, have you seen Cocktail? That's my first question.
No, I haven't. No, I have not. The last thing I've seen was Avatar. That was the last thing I've seen. Before that, I don't even remember what the last thing I watched was before that.
Oh, wow. I feel like I forget what show you were talking to us about with you and your wife watched. You couldn't remember what season was what. But we
watched a lot of the Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's what I watched with her.
Which one's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
Ooh.
Let's go. I know. Tough question.
Got to be Deathly Hallows Part 2. I mean, it's got the most action. It's the culmination, and they did a good job with it.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, Part 2 is really good. Honestly, for me, I mean, the Half-Blood Prince is also really good.
I mean, they're all good.
I know they really are. For a while, honestly, like the Chamber of Secrets was like my favorite. Honestly, I just love the basilisk and the fucking Jenny with the blood on the wall and the freaking dark arts professor who's hilarious, dude. Oh my God.
Yes, they're all good. I mean, honestly, even all of them are good.
Yeah, they really are.
You can't really say like all of them entertain you. There's not one where you say like, oh, this was terrible. Why did they do this, that, and the third? No, they were all really good.
Yeah. Did you read the books too?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
I didn't have time for that.
No, yeah, me too. I think I read like the first one in like the third grade, and I was like, this is ridiculous. It was like 1,000 pages. I couldn't do it again. So what do you got going on right now, dude? You just do daddy daycare?
No, we are on my way home from my mom's house. We cut a little cake for my niece. We were supposed to go to Dave & Buster's, like I told you before, but that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right, because they had some like they were closed down because there was some private party or something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Private party. That's so funny because after you told me you go to Dave & Buster's, I called them and I booked a private party.
You don't even know which one we were going to go to.
I called every single one in your area. No, I'm just kidding. But that's pretty crazy. Private party, Dave & Buster's. That's tough, dude. I'm sorry. I would imagine there would be like a lot of people too. Friday night, like they probably tried to go to Dave & Buster's and it was closed.
Friday night, no school, high school kids probably fill it up like crazy, like I used to do the bowling alley back in the day.
Exactly, baby.
You know, but the original plan was to go to Jenkinson's down the shore.
Oh,
Point Pleasant. That was the original plan, and the weather with the rain and stuff, we canceled that. And then the next plan was Dave & Buster's, and that happened. So,
well, I'm sorry. There's been such drastic changes of the plans there.
That's all right. All the cousins were together. That's all they need.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Getting the right people together, spending some time together.
Yeah, that's it. They didn't cry once that they didn't go to these places. So.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you show them what's what, dude. Yeah, that's right.
Take off your shoe and start it. But what I would suggest as a watch is the show Vikings.
Wow. Never saw it. I think I've seen. All right. So like I know a lot of people who watch it and who have been watching it ever since it started, and like I kind of seen episodes here and there, and it's good. actors are good, but I don't know, that the fucking crippled brother, who's the crippled kid, the crippled king, they called him too, right? With no legs.
Ivar the cripple.
I can't with that, dude. I mean, if you're crippled and you're a Viking, like you're probably gonna get killed, dude. There's no way you're surviving. Come on.
Yeah, but if you watch the show, like, yeah, I get what you're saying makes sense on the surface. But if you watch how these guys fight, and like they're like the number one Vikings, like,
right?
You know, before they get to the, you know, before later on.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, you'll see. I'll tell you, it's a really good watch.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe
it's long.
It's tough.
The thing is, though, it is long. It is very long.
Yeah.
There's like two seasons that have like 20 plus episodes, or 20 episodes or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's long, very long, but so good.
All right, I gotta check it out. Do you know where it's on? Where I can watch it?
When I was watching it was Netflix, and then it went over to Amazon. I think those were the two platforms that I ended up watching it on.
Yeah, it looks like it's on Netflix right now.
The first 6 seasons, when I was watching, the first 6 seasons were on Netflix, and then I had to find the rest of the seasons or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, I'll give it a shot. I've seen this girl a lot in like scenes.
If you want to try something shorter with the same kind of genre, Last Kingdom, that's on Netflix. That is really good also.
The Last Kingdom, no kidding.
Yes, that's definitely on Netflix, and that is definitely really good also.
Oh, wow. Wait, from 2015, it is British? It's an English. It's British series. Interesting. Looks pretty good. It looks like they got, 5 seasons out there. It's pretty solid.
Yep.
Look at Josh B calling
also.
in couple. How about watch some of these, dude? There we go. This is what it's all about. You just call in more often, Josh. You know,
give me a little something.
Yeah, dude. A little something on the side with a little something else, baby.
You know,
that's dope. So what's on the agenda for the rest of the night? Are you gonna chalk it up to going back home right now?
Yeah, we're on our way home now. We got to do bath time and stuff with the girls. My wife and myself have work in the morning all day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll be over at Cranford Station, just helping people on the bus, get on the bus because they're not running service over there. So
that's very nice of you.
Yeah, so I get to stand around, make a few extra bucks.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. For a second, I thought you said Fairfield Station. I got a little happy.
I wish.
Yeah.
That would have been dope. I would have told you. I would be like, I'm going to Fairfield. I'm going to Connecticut.
Oh, I've been taking that train all day, dude. What time are you waking up tomorrow? What time's the shift? Is it early?
Yeah, it's early, and I'll be there all day. I'll be there from, I think it's 7 I start at, and then I'll be there till 7:30 at night.
Hot diggity dog, dude.
What is the problem? You can't wait.
It's not bad because the trains are once an hour, so you know we send off a train. The people get off the bus, jump on the. Get off the train, jump on the bus. We send them off, and we wait an hour for the next train.
That's pretty cool. Sounds pretty simple enough.
Yes.
Sounds like Mike can do that job, honestly.
My 6-year-old daughter can do that job.
Wow, 6-year-old daughter can do that job. Oh, that's great, dude. Well, I mean, I don't know if you got anything else. I mean, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got the kids in the car.
I wanted to give you the quick call in, give you a little something.
Listen, always appreciate you calling in. I know, how much valuable your time is and how, you have it prioritized down to the minute, so it's great if you can make some time for us. I really appreciate that. And now, hey, you're better than Keith. You're both on the road with the fans in the car and here you are like calling in, dude,
Well, listen, I love listening to, you and Michael and you and Barnes, and you and Manny, but Tony Solo, man, it's something special, bro. I love it.
Oh, thanks, Josh. I really appreciate that, bud.
No problem, bro.
It's all
right. Bash, bro, I love you too, man. Stop.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, Josh. Well, you have a great night. You get some rest tonight. Maybe, have a couple, an easy few beers. Nothing crazy before bed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, cool, dude. I guess
no question.
we'll talk to you tomorrow. Get home safe, and that's it.
Will do. Appreciate it, Tony.
Appreciate you, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Later, Michael.
Peace, dude.
That right there, Josh B, the man, always on top of it, dude. Every show he tunes in. Not only does he tune in, but you can tell he's listening. Okay, you can tell he's formulating opinions on what we're saying, understanding, conversating with us, adding to the show. And you really don't, as Keith says in all caps, asshole. Referring to me, obviously not. Oh my God, not Josh B. Looks like we have Marco calling in now, fresh with the hot and ready, not Little Caesars, but a Pizza Hut pizza. Marco, you on the phone?
What's up, bro?
Yo, coming in hot,
Yo!
boy. Wow, you must be feeling extra cheesy right now, dude.
Yeah.
What
Got some tavern pizza.
Tavern pizza?
Yeah, from Pizza Hut.
What's tavern pizza? Is that like just thin? Like a bar pie?
Yeah.
Toppings?
Yeah, toppings.
Well, what kind of toppings, Marco?
Pepperoni and jalapeno.
Whoa, pepperoni jalapeno. Yeah, Mike's nodded his head right now. Yeah, that's spicy.
Spicy.
Okay, dude. So what do you want to talk about? Let's go. You called in. You got anything? Any shows? Any movies you're watching? Despicable Me 4. What happened?
Well, let's talk about Despicable Me 4, which I did see.
What do you got? Did you enjoy it? I'm not up to date on Despicable Me. I think Mike is, but I'm not really that into it. But how was it? Fourth installment. We know about the Minions as well. Is it still tickling your fancy?
It's good. It was good.
And that's it. Just good.
It was I did like it a lot. It was funny, and the memes were funny too.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, they've been funny from what I've seen. Where would you rank it within the whole saga here?
Oh, I'm gonna have to rank this one a 3.
Okay. Well, so which one's your favorite out of all of them? The first one?
Actually, well, yeah, the first one's my favorite. The first one.
First one's your favorite? Yeah, that's typically how it goes with a lot of these movies, but that's good. Would you recommend it to a friend?
Yeah, I will recommend.
And what would you score it out of? What would you score it out of 10? Like out of 10, what would you score it?
A 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
That's pretty high, Marco.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I know Mike wants to see it. We'll see if we can get it in. There's a lot of movies out there in theaters right now. But that's dope, dude. I'm glad you did see it. Did your sister finally take you there, or what happened?
Yeah, we went.
Oh, that's good. Did she enjoy it? Did she stay for the movie, or she drop you off?
She liked it.
Oh, she liked it. She saw it too. That's
She
good.
liked it.
That's great. Oh man, Keith is so funny. He says, "Let me guess, Tony. Marco is better than me." 2 question mark, and then he says, "Twat waffle, twat waffle." I think he just called me a twat waffle. I've never been called a twat waffle before. Twat waffle. I'm just trying to picture that right now. Twat waffle. But that's cool, dude. Marco, what else you got? What are you watching tonight right now? I know you're probably gonna be watching The Sandlot on Sunday, right? On 7:30 ABC Network.
Yeah, guys, don't forget Sunday The Sandlot on ABC.
That's right. You tell them. That's a good watch. It's a good get if you're hanging around the house. You got cable TV. You put on The Sandlot on cable, dude. You fucking feel good about it. But what are you watching tonight? I mean, you obviously have pizza and you're in front of you. You're obviously watching something while you're eating, right?
Yeah.
Now, what are you watching?
Watching.
What?
Yeah, baseball.
You watching baseball?
Yeah.
What team are you watching? Cubs?
The White Sox.
Oh, the White Sox. Are you a White Sox fan?
Yep.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. They've had a tough couple of years. The Tim Anderson dude. I forget that young guy who they ended up setting down after he hit the grand slam a couple of years ago. Obviously, Tony La Russa, the DUIs, the drinking. Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm picturing you right now, I picture you kind of laying or sitting on your bed, pizza box in front of you on the bed, watching TV in your room.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it. What else we got besides the pizza? We got any cheesy bread? Any garlic bread? What do you got?
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings from Pizza Hut. Is it good?
Yeah, they good.
Honey barbecue? Honey anything? Buffalo.
Buffalo ranch. Yeah.
Wow, you fucking spicy it up, dude. Good for you. I'm making my mouth water, to be honest. Buffalo ranch, that's so good with some pizza. Gosh. That's right. Josh B, I don't know how you feel about this, Marco. He says if there are commercials, it's not worth the ABC watch. Now, I don't know. In my tenure as a film goer, a television guy, I feel like a lot of times these ABC movies, they hit you with limited commercial time because they know what they're competing with, and it's not worth your time. They don't want you there. But I mean, there probably are going to be commercials at the very least. At least 3 breaks, I would think, over the course of the movie. But hey, man, again, you watch it on cable, you take advantage of the break, go to the bathroom, get a bit of extra drink. Or if you're eating while you're watching the movie, you can really hammer the food, focus on the food in the commercials. Like, there's things you could do with your time,
Yeah.
But that's just me. Keith, by the way, confirming, called me a twat waffle. That's hilarious. Marco, what else you got for us?
We got breaking news.
You have breaking news, like actual breaking news?
Yep.
What is it?
That we're getting Minions 3.
Minions 3, breaking news right there. Brought to you from Marco himself, dude. Now, are you on the Minions?
Yep.
I mean, the Minions are good. It's a good, I mean, they're obviously funny. I've seen the first one, I think, or at least some of it. It's funny. It's cute. How do you feel about Josh B saying boneless wings are chicken nuggets? I don't know why you find that funny. I agree. I prefer my chicken wings to have the bone in there, dude. I don't know. What about you? You like them in with the bone in, or you prefer boneless?
I like both.
All right, that's fine. I mean, to each their own. All right. You got anything else? Because I mean, if that's it, I think we're gonna probably wrap up.
Oh, that's it, man. That was good.
All right, cool, dude. Well, hey, man, I'm glad you got your pizza finally. Which, by the way, I feel like let's see, you said pizza came at 8:15. And I want to say you said you ordered the pizza. Let's see where you said ordered pizza. Hold on, stand by. Stand on ABC, fire, Michael Spicy. I ordered pizza at 7:33. So it took 45 minutes to get that pizza delivered. I mean, I guess it's Friday night, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But I mean, it seems like a while to wait for a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But did you get delivery or did you Uber Eats?
I ordered it from the app.
Oh, the app, the Pizza Hut app. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
fair enough, dude. All right, man. Well, Marco, I really appreciate you calling in here. You really did make my Friday night better by calling in. You made the show better by calling in. You even got some breaking news in there, which is great. So I hope you enjoy your pizza and the wings. What's your drink of choice tonight, Dr. Pepper? Pepsi. What? Oh, thanks for the Kit Kat, Mike. You prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola?
I don't know.
Marco doesn't know anything.
He says he doesn't know. Yeah, you don't know? I mean,
He
I guess if you're not
doesn't know
really
anything.
I feel like if there's someone who has their sodas ranked in their head, I feel like it's Marco.
I actually do prefer it.
You prefer what?
Pepsi.
Prefers Pepsi. He's a blue man. Yes. And it's a choice of a new generation. That was like Pepsi's thing, a new generation, because Coke was first. Keith says bone in is the way to go. And he texted me on the side just now. He said he's not talking about chicken. No one really liked that one, I guess. It's all right. All right, Marco. Well, thanks again for calling in, bud. And we'll probably see you on live in the Discord, or we'll talk to you later, whatever. But Enjoy your pizza. Enjoy the Pepsi. Enjoy the chicken wings. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, dude?
Yes, sir, Marco.
Okay,
All right. Peace out,
Bye.
brother.
Peace, brother.
brother.
Bang. 2 call-ins at the motherfucking buzzer. You know what that makes me feel like, dude? I like how it stops too, honestly, abruptly. But that fucking Michael's gonna be playing this on the fucking way to the bar. I know it, dude. Thanks for stopping.
It sounds like you're saying thanks for stopping.
That's fine too. Whatever you want, dude. Marco comes in and says this was a blast. Thanks, Marco, so much. And then what do you got? Let's see. Keith had a couple more questions, I believe, besides calling me a twat waffle. He does say Vikings is a good show. Ragnar is a cool guy, he says. And he says D&D, but he corrected himself. D&B is in Dave & Buster's crazy place. It is a crazy place, dude. I feel bad that Josh wasn't able to take the family there. Private party for the whole event. Like, that's crazy. The whole venue. And I told Marco, dude. I told Josh, Halo game, dude. Halo game. What? Were you so tight that I beat you in the game?
You didn't beat me.
Up. I did every round. All right. Well, that'll pretty much do it. I mean, we're running. It's almost 9:00. Holy shit. I want to thank everyone here for tuning in to this. I want to say gaming corner because I just feel like that right now. But this is Binge Buddies, dude. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Binge Buddies. This was an absolute blast of an episode. We had so many great people comment in and call in and just view. And if you're new here, check out our YouTube channel. Downtown TV, please subscribe. Help us out a bunch in terms of us making more content for you, the viewer, as well as turning on that notifications button. You know, sometimes we're a little bit late, sometimes we're early, sometimes we're on time. But if the notifications button on, you will never miss a freaking thing from us. And obviously, we can't be missed. It's a must not miss. It's a must watch. Okay, Downtown TV must watch. LA Times quotes. Bang. Josh B says, great show, my brother. Thank you, Josh B. Again, I'm over the moon that you called in right now, Josh. I know how much that means to everyone involved. Just keep that in mind. Go out there this weekend, watch a great new movie if you want. Watch something old if you want. Cocktail 88. Josh B should see that movie. I think he'd really enjoy it. And Mrs. Josh B, I'm sure, would enjoy it as well. A movie night, give you an idea. There you go. After a long day of hard work, you both come home. Kids are put to bed. I don't know who's watching them. Maybe they're fending for themselves. That's fine too. Movie night. Bang. Awesome show as always, says Keith. Thank you, dude, also for commenting while you're driving. And the twat waffle thing was pretty funny. Marco, 10 out of 10. Thank you. So are you. And then Monday, we'll be back here. Sports at 10 a.m. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Binge Buddies. Normal time, normal day. Manny, pending, probably here. Don't know for sure yet, though. Everyone have a great weekend. A safe one. Have some drinks on me. And we'll see you next week. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.